Now, in today's video, we're going to install a KBD bumper onto my 350Z. Now, some of you guys might be asking, why am I with a KBD bumper? Well, I like the V2 look. They're a company that supports the enthusiasts. They're really good about that, actually. I'm not saying that in a sarcastic tone. And I looked into them after my good friend Yuri. Yuri suggested me to these. He loves these bumpers. He did a whole Nismo V3 rep on his car. Highly suggest checking out his Instagram. I'll link it down here. But yeah, check out his car. It's all KBD parts, very high quality. But the biggest thing with KBD parts is they are durable, absolutely durable. So you guys know me. I'm a parking lot warrior. I drive it only on Saturdays and put about 100 miles in my car a year. Just kidding. I beat the shit out of my car. This is a bumper that will get that done. I can beat the hell out of this. I'm sure some of you guys have seen the videos of people driving their cars over bumpers. This is that bumper. So with this, I shouldn't have to worry about breaking a bumper anymore. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to take off all these clips off the bumper. I no longer have a splash shield that's been lost to the roads of Utah. And take the bumper off, and we'll mount this up first before we actually get some color on it. So one thing that'll make it easier when you pull off your bumpers, there's actually a bracket with some clips in here. Pull the bracket off also, just one more 10mm bolt along with these two on each side. And then you can get those pins out a lot easier instead of having to rip them out while it's still wedged against the fender. And then these are very self-explanatory. These come off. You still have your splash shield, you take it off, and mine's totally missing. And yeah, and then fun fact, look how dirty it is. It's still filthy from Nitro Circus. That's from the Nitro Circus event. It's crazy. I might clean it a little bit before I install. So once you get all that, one nice thing KBD's done is they've kind of marked where you want to drill your holes, like a rough estimate. That way you can kind of fit stuff up and drill, like what I'm going to do. I'm going to drill one hole here, hold it together there, get these ones settled, and then finally drill the last holes here, and then get the fitment perfect before I go ahead and put some vinyl on this. Crazy how the factory bumper actually split right there. It's such a thin portion of rubber, or I mean plastic or whatever, just split right there. And yeah, it's time for a new bumper. It's looking pretty good. Now we're going to take it off. We are going to go, I'm going to vinyl wrap it gloss black, because the reason I'm not painting it right now is because winter's coming up. I don't want to spend money on a good paint job and then ruin it over the winter. So some gloss black vinyl wrap will make it look pretty good with the car. So we're going to do that, but I'm not very professional at vinyl wrapping, and it's going to be a very frustrating 2 hours. I know it. I said 2 hours.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, we just finished wrapping the bumper up inside the house. It's been pretty cold. It's been like 40, 50 degrees here, so it's not a really good time to wrap outside. Tomorrow we're going to put it on and we're going to wash the car. I'm not sure if you guys can really see this, but I only wrapped this portion here. I left this right here in the lip portion. I left it unwrapped because I kind of want the contrast like the Nismo has. You know, I'll put like two pictures up, like the V2 and the V3, how they have that contrast in the lip there. That's kind of what I'm going for here. So gonna experiment with this, and then if I like how it looks, maybe I'll do that when it comes time spring to paint the bumper. So we're going to do this, we're going to go mount it, we're going to wash it, and then we'll show it off.
Several days later.
Alright, let's get this car washed. It looks pretty sweet if I do say so myself. That's my first time ever vinyl wrapping. It was kind of hard to do it off the car, so that might need a little work, but it's kind of annoying when the sun's beating on the car when you're in the car wash, because I came here for the shade. But whatever. I've kind of lost hope in this paint anyway. It's old, it's beat, it's old, and it's black paint, so it's definitely going to show everything that I do. So yeah, let's just get a quick clean and show off this new bumper. Alright guys, well it's actually a couple days past the last clip. I went to work for a couple hours and got some lunch, and after all that I was going to do a little filming of the car, and it started raining because it's Utah, and then it poured hard the next day. So now it's Monday, but let me show this off to you. The car actually stays pretty clean. I'm in love with how it looks so much. Let's just show you guys. I think it looks awesome. I love the way it looks. Super stoked on it. I've always liked the V2 Nismo the best, so that's kind of what I'm going for with this car. Now it kind of needs a wing though, opposite the aggressive front end. So it's winter now, it's actually November, about 40-50 degrees right now. I need to work on the wrap a little more. I see some bubbles. It's my first time wrapping, don't judge me. I kind of like how, I like the contrast from the unwrapped, unpainted lip and the center portion being untouched. I like that contrast, really like that. I think that turned out really good actually. It doesn't look tacky or cheap or like unfinished, it looks very good. Also, that means I can really beat the shit out of that and not worry about it. So I want to say thanks to KBD. They support drivers, they support people who like to drive their cars. You like driving your car, but you also like a good looking car. There is no question KBD is the brand for you when you start to do bodywork stuff. I mean, you can beat the ever-living hell out of that. The fitment's great, it looks great. There's seriously nothing wrong with it. I don't know why you wouldn't go with it. KBD is a company themselves who really support drivers and people in the community itself. They're just a great company to do business with. I'd highly suggest them to everyone and anyone, and I really want to thank them for this great product, and I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Anyway guys, winter's coming, race season's coming to an end. We'll be doing some more build stuff, got some surprises coming up for you guys, and this car is going to get a makeover come springtime. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and thank you for watching guys.